Hey YouTubers, it's Angie or my Palm Bella. Hi guys. How's everybody doing? How are the oldies and the goodies and the newbies? Hi to all my subscribers. Hi to anybody that's watching my channel. It's time for my 2-week weigh-in. So I'll get right to the numbers. At the beginning of this journey, the highest weight I've ever been was 255. Last week, I weighed 197.8. This week, I weigh 192.4. That's a loss for this week of 5.4 pounds and a total loss of 62.6 pounds. This week's been a little better than last week, but I have had a few, one specific problem that happened. First, I'll tell you about, I had a doctor's visit, my first post-op doctor's visit on Monday, and he said that everything was going well, that my incisions were fine, and that I could move on to phase 3, soft food pureed diet. And he also said that since the last time I saw him, which was on the 11th of March, which was about 6 days before my surgery, that I had lost 16 pounds. He asked me if I'd been walking, and I told him no, not really, because I'd had some pain in my left side, and he said that I probably popped a stitch, and that's why it was severe as it was. But he told me it was time for me to get my butt in gear and start walking and stuff, so I've stepped up my game this week. So Monday, after I left out of there, and I came home, I ate some cottage cheese, and I ate some cheese, and I ate some tuna, and it all went down very well. The tuna was a little dry as the longer you chewed it. So Tuesday, everything was going fine, and I'd gone for my walk and everything, and I came back, and I decided I want to try some canned chicken. Well, since the tuna had gotten dry close to the, after chewing it, I thought, well, maybe I'll add a little cottage cheese to my chicken, and maybe it'll make it more palatable. Well, either I didn't chew it well, or I ate too big of a bite, but I had my first stuck episode, and let me tell you, it was awful. It felt like somebody was stabbing me right here, and I called a few friends and asked them what I should do. My cousin's wife, she just had gastric bypass, maybe a year ago. And then a friend on YouTube, Armida, Cancer Free 200, called her, and they both suggested that I try to make myself throw up. Well, that's not the easiest thing to do, because we're not made like we used to be. And when you throw up, you don't produce any acid, so it's like you're trying to throw up this great big piece of food that's like all got mushed together, and it's clogging up your pouch opening. Well, I tried for about 3 hours, and I finally got it out, and it took me another 2 or 3 hours to take anything else in, because I still felt like that I was foaming and PBing and stuff. So I didn't want to, Armida suggested to me not to take anything else in until, a couple hours later. So I did get some more protein shake in after that, but I didn't get my protein and stuff in, and like I should have. But I learned from my mistakes, and I don't want that to happen again, so I'm going to do everything possible to keep it from happening again. Because it was an awful feeling. I know everybody here on YouTube's probably felt it, that, that's been out of surgery. But for someone just to feel it, this soon out, it was awful. I'm having a hard time getting my liquids in. I get 40 and I just can't seem to get that last 8 in. Protein, I'm managing pretty well. I don't get more than 60, but I'm getting my 60. But the fluid, for some reason, I run out of time. Excuse me. But hopefully it's going to improve as the days go on. Like I said, this week has been better as far as pain and stuff goes. I haven't had to take any Loratab since I went and seen the doctor, and I actually asked him for a refill because I thought that I was going to need it. But once I got home, I've toughed it out, which is good. He said I could start driving and stuff if I stay off of it. And he told me that I could start going to Zumba again as long as I take it slow, so I may start doing that next week or so. I've been walking over at the ballpark this week with my dog. And it's not, anything strenuous, but, it's a nice little walk. So that's my sad little tale. I hope it don't happen again. Everything else has been pretty good besides that. And I guess I'll get off of here. I hope everyone's doing fine, and if there's anybody getting ready to have surgery, good luck to you. And I'll see y'all guys next week, or maybe sooner. Bye-bye.